If you have been paying attention to the tech landscape lately, you know that the era of the solo founder isn't just coming, it's here. Individual entrepreneurs are projected to account for nearly 47% of the professional services market. That's a massive shift. We're seeing millions of skilled professionals going independent, and they need all the tools to run their businesses. At the same time, AI has matured. It's no longer just about cool demos. In 2026, the real opportunity is in vertical AI and specific, unsexy workflows that save businesses time and keep them out of legal trouble. Today, I'm gonna break down 10 Micro-Saas ideas that are validated by current data, specific pain points, and emerging trends for 2026. These aren't generic wrapper ideas. These are tools aimed at specific problems that businesses are willing to pay to solve right now. Let's dive in. So the common thread across all of the ideas we're discussing today is efficiency. Whether it's automating compliance, simplifying workflows for freelancers, or helping remote teams communicate, the goal here is to build Micro-Saas products. These are small, focused applications that you can build as a solo developer or a tiny team, but that deliver high enough value to charge a premium subscription. Let's start with idea number one, an AI-powered content compliance checker for regulated industries. Here's the problem. Industries like financial services, healthcare, and retail are using generative AI to crank out content faster than ever. But there's a content trust gap. A single hallucination or non-compliant phrase in a financial post can lead to massive fines from regulators like FINRA or the FDA. In fact, over 54% of professionals in these sectors report that compliance reviews delay their projects by weeks. The opportunity here is to build a tool that acts as a gatekeeper. You build an AI service fine-tuned on specific regulatory guidelines. Think HIPAA for health or GDPR for data. Users paste their marketing copy or social posts, and your tool flags risky language instantly. For example, it might catch overly promissory language in a finance ad that violates FINRA rules. You're selling peace of mind. If you can target compliance officers and show them that your tool prevents a $1 million fine, a monthly subscription is a no-brainer. Moving on to idea number two, a micro-CRM for high-ticket solo consultants. We know that the independent workforce is exploding. Over 72 million Americans are working independently, and millions of them are earning over six figures. The problem is that the traditional CRMs like Salesforce or HubSpot are overkill for a one-person team. They're expensive, complex, and full of features a solo founder will never use. The solution is a micro-CRM. Think of this as a personal CRM that meets a project dashboard. It should be mobile first and integrate with the tools consultants actually use, like WhatsApp, Zoom, and LinkedIn. It does not need complex team analytics. It needs to simply log a client call, remind you to send an invoice, and store your notes. The market is huge here. Consultants are tired of managing high-value clients in spreadsheets. If you build something that feels like an external brain for their business, priced affordably at maybe $20 per month, you'll have a massive addressable market. Idea number three is a big one. Vertical AI research assistants. We're seeing a surge in vertical GPTs. These are AI agents deeply specialized in one specific domain. A great example here is real estate. Real estate investing is a data-heavy game involving zoning laws, interest rates, and listed data. Imagine an AI assistant that doesn't just chat, but actively researches. It connects to APIs like Zillow or Redfin, pulls local city council minutes for checking zoning changes, and analyzes rental yields. It basically acts as an analyst that never sleeps. Data shows that businesses using vertical AI agents see a 35% boost in efficiency. You could monetize this via a high-ticket subscription. Investors will gladly pay $200 to $500 a month if your tool helps them spot a lucrative deal or avoid a bad investment. The key here is specificity. Don't build a general researcher, build the ultimate expert for one industry. Idea number four is for the developers, an AI-first test case generator. If you've ever worked in QA, you know that writing test cases is a bottleneck. Modern development moves fast with weekly deployments, and QA teams are drowning in the need to update tests. A recent study found that using generative AI for test writing significantly reduced time and improved coverage, especially for edge cases humans tend to miss. Your Micro-Saas would integrate with tools like Jira or Confluence. It reads the user stories or product specs and automatically generates a list of detailed test scenarios. It covers the happy path, error states, and security checks. Think of it as a co-pilot for QA. You're not replacing the tester. You're handling the grunt work so they can focus on complex exploratory testing. This is a huge productivity win for software teams. Idea number 5 addresses a massive skills gap: a lightweight learning management system for internal AI training. Here's a staggering stat. 84% of employees want to learn how to use AI to be more productive, but only about 12% have received formal training. Companies are terrified of their employees pasting sensitive data into public chatbots, but they don't have an easy way to train them. You can build a micro LMS that companies can deploy internally. It would host bite-sized courses on things like secure AI usage or prompt engineering for sales. Crucially, it should include an AI sandbox. This is a secure environment where employees can practice using LLMs without risking company data. This is a B2B play. You target HR and learning and development departments at mid-sized companies who need to upskill their workforce immediately but don't want to build a training program from scratch. Idea number 6, an AI-powered podcast summarizer and repurposer. Podcasting is booming, but it's inefficient. A 60-minute episode is a goldmine of content that usually gets published once, then forgotten. Creators know that they need to repurpose content for LinkedIn, Twitter, and blogs, but doing it manually takes hours. Your SaaS would take an audio file, transcribe it, and then use AI to auto-generate a week's worth of content. A blog post optimized for SEO, 5 tweets, a newsletter draft, and even timestamps for short video clips. The validation here is strong. Marketers plan to increase investment in audio content. They're desperate for tools that maximize ROI. If you can turn 1 hour of recordings into 10 assets automatically, you're selling time. Idea number 7 is a niche developer tool: version control for AI prompts. We're seeing the rise of the prompt engineer. But right now, most teams manage their prompts in Google Sheets or Notion. It's chaotic. As one industry article put it, managing prompts by hand is like coding without Git. It's fun for the first 5 minutes, but then it's chaos. You can build GitHub for prompts, a tool that tracks changes, allows for branching and merging, and lets teams roll back to a previous version if a new prompt breaks the AI behavior. As AI development becomes more professionalized, this kind of prompt ops tooling will become essential. It's a classic pick and shovel play for the AI gold rush. Idea number 8 is a data play: niche marketplace scraper as a service. Here's the reality. Developers need data, but many valuable websites like niche job boards, local real estate sites, or classifieds do not have public APIs. Or, if they do, the data is limited or delayed, and then sells it as a clean, reliable API. For example, you could specialize in scraping nursing job listings from 50 different hospital job boards and then sell that feed to recruiting firms. You become the truth layer for hard-to-get data. Just make sure you are operating ethically and respecting compliance, which can actually be a selling point. You handle the legal gray areas so your customers don't have to. Idea number 9 targets remote work pain: asynchronous video check-ins. Zoom fatigue is real. Research shows that 70% of meetings are just one-way status updates. There's no reason for a global team to wake up at odd hours just to say, "I finished the report." This tool allows team members to record short 2-minute video updates on their own time. The AI then transcribes them and pulls out the key blockers and action items into a text summary. And it combines the human connection of video with the efficiency of reading. This is perfect for distributed engineering teams or agencies. You're selling the reduction of meetings, which is arguably the biggest productivity killer in the modern workplace. And finally, idea number 10, a personalized onboarding engine for SaaS. Activation is the most critical metric for SaaS. Data shows that over 60% of users drop off before they reach the aha moment. The problem is a one-size-fits-all onboarding. A marketer and a developer using the same tool need to see different things. Your product would be an engine that plugs into other SaaS apps, and it detects who the user is and generates dynamic tooltips and guides specifically for them. It's not just a static tour. It adapts in real time based on what the user is doing. If you can prove that your tool increases user activation by even 10%, that's direct revenue for your customers. They will pay handsomely for that. So there you have it, 10 micro-SaaS ideas for 2026. Notice that none of these require you to invent a new physics engine or compete directly with OpenAI. They're all about taking existing powerful technology and applying it to a very specific, sometimes boring business problem. The beauty of the micro-SaaS model is that you don't need millions of users. You just need a few hundred businesses paying you to solve a headache that they deal with every day. My advice? Pick one that resonates with your background. Go find 5 potential customers and ask them if this is a real pain point for them. Then start building a scrappy MVP. The tools are there. The market's ready, you just need to execute. Thanks for watching. If you're planning on building out any of these, or if you have your own Micro-Saas idea, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear what you're working on. See you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe.